Love to go straight to today's engagement. As I said, my name is Robert Kawalia, and today we are going to look at a very critical component, and we should all understand this as digital marketeers. We are so privileged to have a practical session about pay-per-click. We were taught uh, how to use Google Ads. So it's a one way of pay-per-click. In case you master the practical bit about it, so this is the theoretical way about pay-per-click. It is abbreviated as PPC. Uh, I said this is brought to you by TechLift Academy. So in this presentation, we shall cover four things. What is PPC or pay-per-click? What are the advantages of pay-per-click? Disadvantages of pay-per-click, and strategies for pay-per-click. So you mastered how to upload or to use a number of platforms under Google to market your products on YouTube, to market your products on the Gmail, to market your products on Google Search, among many platforms. So you need to understand this. We thought it wisely enough to bring to you this topic, and that is PPC. But we need to understand what is pay-per-click. Pay-per-click is a digital marketing model where advertisers pay each time a user clicks on their online advert. That is pay-per-click. Okay. Please, I think we have the privileges of unmuting, but please control your microphones. In case you go out and you come back from the meeting, please make sure you are muted. Okay, such that you don't disorganize the class. So in case you have a question, please, you can put it in the chat room. Let's proceed. I was saying that pay-per-click is a digital marketing model or strategy where advertisers pay each time a user clicks on their online advert. So we saw this on how we can upload the adverts on YouTube, on the search engine, and also on the Gmail. So this is where maybe you are just a user, you go and watch a certain video on YouTube and you see an advert running. You click on it, and that is what we call pay-per-click. The advertiser is paying. Let's say TechLift Academy is running its advert on a platform known as YouTube. By the time the user clicks on that advert, and maybe make an order or do something, that is what we call pay-per-click. So pay-per-click adverts, they are in different forms. We have what we call the search engine or the search ads. This is where someone is trying to search for something. So we are able to see Google ads. And then we have what we call display ads. This you can be able to run them through Google Display Network. And then we have what we call social media ads. So someone can advertise on Facebook, LinkedIn. So we usually see these adverts, promotional content or promotional adverts on several social media platforms. That is pay-per-click. And then shopping ads. We usually see something flash sales, something like on Google Shopping. Google has also what we call the e-commerce platform where people go and buy things. So you can say your advert running there. Okay. And now we have what we call video ads. So this is common on YouTube. We usually see an advert and then they tell you for you to go and start the next part of the video, you need to first watch it a bit for some few seconds and then skip the advert. In case you're interested, you can follow or visit the advertiser. These are different forms of pay per click. You can use it on search ads, whereby someone's is going to go on search engine and search for something, and your advert is going to be displayed. Okay? Social media, you can market on Facebook, on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn, among many others. So, some of the examples: Google Ads, Amazon Ads, Facebook Ads, Microsoft Advertising, Snapchat Ads, YouTube, Pinterest Ads, among various platforms. Okay? So, we need to understand the key terms in pay-per-click. There's what we call the CPC, cost per click. What is that cost? Let's say someone's going to click on your advert. If you're setting a bidding strategy or your budget, you need to understand what you call cost per click. How much are you going to pay whenever someone clicks on the advert? Pay-per-click is very, very important, but you need to understand these terms. Advertisers cost per ad. Okay? It depends. Are you looking for conversions or you're just looking for views? So it's a little bit different depending on what you want. Then we have what we call the CTR, clicking through rate. And this is the percentage of users clicking on the advert. So pay-per-click, the good beauty with it, it has what we call the metrics that can be used to measure your performance of the advert. And you can be able to see the percentage when the users click on the advert. And then we have what we call the conversion rate. This comes from what we call the leads conversion. Someone is going to see an advert, and then after that advert is interested. So is maybe going to make an order for a certain product. You can be able to see that percentage, how many users have been able to complete the desired actions. So if you set it, maybe you want views or you want people to visit your page and do something. Maybe you want them to place an order or register for something. Conversion rate. How much is it? Those are performance metrics. And another key word that we need to understand as digital marketers who are good at pay-per-click advertising is what we call the CPA, cost per acquisition. Friends, I had requested you, please, if you're out of the meeting, make sure you mute your microphone. We are on keywords that are used in pay-per-click. We are on cost per acquisition. And then we have seen that people can finish a certain process whenever they click on a certain advert. So what is their cost whenever someone proceeds to make something, maybe an order? What is that cost? Let's say you're looking at sales. Someone is going to place an order. What is the cost? Okay. This is a little bit different from CPC, cost per click. You can be charged whenever someone just clicks on the advert, and that's what we call the CPC or cost per click. Whenever someone clicks on your advert, maybe YouTube, when someone clicks on visit the advertiser, that is cost per click. And then the conversion, maybe you're looking for sales, the conversion rate. Please don't confuse these terms. Conversion rate, percentage of users completing their actions. Okay. And then there's what we call impressions. Number of times the advert is displayed. So how many times is your advert displayed? If people go on YouTube, how is your advert performing? How often? So you need to monitor because you can do this for your business or for someone's business. And they'll be asking you, what are the impressions? How is our advert running? So this is for the side of the advertiser. Okay. And then we need to understand how to pay. Sorry, how pay-per-click works. How does it work? So, friends on the call, we are so privileged to have started with the practical bit about pay-per-click. I think everything is clicking to you as well. So, how does it work? Advertisers creates an ad campaign with targeted keywords and copy, and also having what we call a landing page. So when we are setting up our adverts on Google Ads, so we are able to see which keywords can you put there. They must be attractive. Okay. And then if someone clicks on that advert, maybe it's running on the email where that person is going to go. And that is what we call the landing page. If you have a website, you can put your website URL or that specific page that you want people to go to. Okay. Yeah. So friends, I'm sure some of you missed this session, but the session was recorded and it's going to be shared with you after this session. Okay. Number one, we are done with that. And then also, we need to understand what we call the budget. And comes from the CPC. Advertisers, we need to set a budget and bid for each advert. So how much are you going to pay? Are you going to pay $20 and then for how long? Okay, depends on on your campaign. And then also we need to understand how to create the campaigns. Does it going to run for a period of 1 month? Okay. Just a moment. So your ad is going to be displayed on search engines on Google. So we are able to see how your advert can be put on Google and how is it displayed, websites, social media platforms. So it depends on what you're going to use. Which platform are you using? Okay. And then users search for relevant keyword and sees the ad. So if they are typing about, or maybe current enrollments, what is going to come at the top? Maybe current enrollments in the university. What is happening? So maybe you're running a certain recruitment program and people are searching for jobs, maybe IT jobs. So which keywords are you going to put? So we are able to see that on what we call the keywords. So we need to understand that users are going to click on the ad and the advertiser, you must pay, or what we call the CPC. And then users are going to be directed on what we call a landing page. It can be making a phone call. It can be a WhatsApp group, a WhatsApp channel, a WhatsApp community. If someone clicks on the advert, they're going to join the WhatsApp group. They're going to go on your website. Or you can redirect them on your social media platform, depending on your campaign goals. Okay? So this is the paid search marketing process. Number one, keyword research. Which words are you going to use? Ad copywriting. You put some words. Landing page development. Is it a website? Or if it is already there, it's okay. If you have a website for your company, it's okay. But in case you don't have it, you can develop it. And then campaign setup. So we are able to see how we can create campaigns. And also we need to track and test the advert. How does it perform? So you can ask for certain money from a certain company and the advert is not running. My friend, they are going to call you a thief from nowhere. So at times you can even lose your job. So you need to find out. The good thing, there's what you call the performance metrics. You can be able to see how many people have been able to view your advert and you have a report. We are on pay-per-click. Then we need to understand these strategies as digital marketers in this strategy of pay-per-click. Which strategies can you use? Keywords, very important. Which words depends on your campaign goals, landing page strategies, and then whom are you targeting? Targeting strategies, and then also the budget. How much are you going to pay? Tracking and analytics. You need to measure how your advert is performing. And then optimization strategies. So what are some of the advantages of pay-per-click? Why are we here? So why are we looking at pay-per-click as a digital marketing strategy? Pay-per-click, one of the advantages of it is among the advantages it is targeted advertising. It can be able to reach your target. Maybe, let's say, are you aware that that people we feed in whenever you create an account on Google, you feed in what you call your gender. So you feed in what you call your age at some point, and that is date of birth. So Google, they have what we call the customization feature. For it, if you are a man, you're on a certain website, there are some adverts that you're going to see through the customization feature. It is incorporated into Google products. That's why today you can wonder if you think about something and you open your TikTok app, they are going to bring some videos related to your situation. Have you ever thought about it? So that's what we call the customization feature. It is in YouTube. It depends on what you're searching for. Let's say as the some of people, maybe the gentlemen, we usually go and search for sports. So our adverts, if you're looking at Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, we are going to get adverts about betting. I don't know even the betting companies, but are there. If you are a lady, you're going to get different content. You try to be in a certain situation and go on some of these social media platforms, maybe YouTube. If you're sad, they'll get for you that video in that situation. And some people be like, oh, does even this platform think for us? Because at times you can open it. Maybe you're from a call, but you find something related. Okay, that's what we call the customization. So you need to measure what we call the rate of return on the investment. It is abbreviated as ROI. It is measurable, whereby you can be able to see the conversion rate, the keywords that we are saying. And then you need to understand how many people complete the transaction, the desired transaction, or the process. So you can be able to track conversions, sales, and revenue generated. So that can also be done because you are able to see how many people have been able to make an order from a certain application or from a certain campaign. And then it is flexible. You can easily adjust the budget or bids on real time. You can even change the ads. Which audience do you want it to go to? So it is also, as we have seen, that it is flexible. we are able to see how you can set a budget, you change it a bit. In case you missed that session, it is going to be shared. Don't worry, but it is so easy. Nothing is complicated. And then you can easily see the results, immediate results, because of the customization feature. The conversions are going to increase because these tools, they are able to get the right audience. That's why some people pay TikTok and they post some content there. So we shall look at social media marketing as we close this training. And then we see how we can maybe pay TikTok or some of these applications to get what we call sales or increase our brand visibility or recognition. So you can get brand awareness, increase visibility and credibility. Usually, we need to understand that people do not buy from the brands they don't know. So you as a person, you have to aim at brand awareness. It is true that if people are unaware about your brand, it is equal to no revenue. No one is going to buy from you, even if your product is good and what. So no one is going to buy from you, okay? So let's see some of the disadvantages of using pay-per-click as a digital marketing plan or strategy. At some point, it is costly. You need to put in some money. So if you're just someone starting, so you need to like you need to understand your needs. Can you use pay-per-click or not? So it comes with a cost, and so at some point it's too much. Let's say you're selling something, but it is not of great value in terms of revenue, and you put in a lot of money. Okay, maybe you're looking at sales. Sometimes you can get technical problems. You don't know how to put in your advert on some of these platforms. And then you're not only the person in the market, too much competition. And at some point, you can hardly get the results. How? Long audience. In case you don't have the strategies that we talked about, you don't have the keywords in your advert. So we need to understand. So these are some of the mistakes, and as that can lead you to get, or you can hardly get results. These are the common mistakes that most of the people who use pay-per-click do. Irrelevant keywords. You're in its textile industry. You're posting about motivation, or your advert is about motivation or something in a different line. It's a tech company. You're putting something not related. So keywords are very, very important. They have to be short, but and also how you write your content and ineffective landing pages. Imagine you want people to make a call after clicking on a certain advert, but the phone number is not going through, or the website is down, or your TikTok account is not working. Okay. And then also insufficient budget for your campaign. You have a lot of expectations than what you can do. You want maybe your advert to run for a period of 1 month, and then you want to put in maybe $20. So you'll not get the results. Lack of tracking and analytics. If you don't read those reports, my friend, it's a mistake. You need to know what's the conversion rate. Okay. How many people have been able to make a purchase? So, friends, in conclusion, I'm saying that PPC or pay-per-click advertising is a valuable opportunity for businesses to boost their online presence. Don't miss out on this chance to reach your target audience through pay-per-click. Start optimizing pay-per-click campaigns today and maximize your return on investment or your revenue to your business. Thank you so much for listening to me. I remain as Robert Kawalia.